You might be wondering, how does the OnePlus 5 camera perform with its dual lens setup? Well, I went around the city of Chicago and took many pictures, many examples, as well as videos to test this thing out to see if it's worth it. In this video, we're going to take a look at the software as well as samples in this OnePlus 5 full camera review. That video is coming up right now. Let's go. So what is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology, and welcome to the OnePlus 5 full camera review. Now let's talk about the key specifications to get things started. A dual 16 megapixel camera, f1.7 aperture coupled with a 20 megapixel secondary lens, which is at f2.6, 36 millimeters phase detection autofocus. This also does have a 1.6x optical zoom with a dual LED flash here. Now flipping things over to the front, we are looking at a 16 megapixel f2.0 lens. This is a 20 millimeter sensor and is capable up to 1080p. Now on the rear, this is capable of up to 4K. It does have slow motion recording as well as time lapse and portrait modes. Now to go ahead and access the OnePlus 5's camera, there is about a trio of ways. So you can go ahead and swipe to the left from the lock screen to get into your camera and fire a picture really quick there. You can go ahead and double click the power button to go ahead and get in as well, and you can just obviously go to your camera icon to access this camera. So there's plenty of ways to get into the camera, but taking a closer look at the software here, you can see that if we swipe over to the left, it does go into the camera mode, video mode, and then all the way over should be the depth effect. But here is the hamburger menu, and you are going to see a few things here on this menu. So particularly pro mode and portrait modes are the ones that shine to me here. We have photo modes, auto modes, but you can see you have white balance and ISO and things you could tweak here to really get the best picture you possibly can. And you also have time lapse here, which is a nice touch to have here on an Android device. You do have slow motion, and coming back out, you do have panorama, which I didn't find to be that great. I'm going to show you later in some camera samples here, but the portrait mode is the one everyone wants to know about. And in my experience, this portrait mode hasn't been quite as good as I expected, but it does work if you do get the right shot from time to time. Now you can put this camera in 16:9, 4:3, or 1:1 for Instagram, and it does go up to 2x in the optical zoom in the software, but it's only going to get you the super clear picture up to 1.6x, so keep that in mind. Now you can zoom all the way up to 8x, and you do have a timer that goes 3 seconds, 6 seconds, as well as 10 seconds, and also you have a flash up there as well, and that flash works pretty well in my experience. So auto modes there on that guy. And going over here into this department, you can see you do have HDR modes, which is going to be pretty useful if you want to get some high dynamic range. Now flipping over to the front, you can see, hello, there's no way to actually just flip it with your finger like you've seen on LG/Samsung devices, but that's pretty much the software here that you get for the OnePlus 5. It's not the most complex software. It's actually pretty simple to use, and I think most photographers out there will enjoy this software. I think that section where the camera is a little bit big, there's taking up a lot of space on the screen, as you can see right there, but I've enjoyed using this camera. It's dead simple. It actually reminds me a lot of the camera on the iPhone or the Galaxy S8, to be honest, when it comes to just how it performs. They're getting pretty similar here. But anyway, I went ahead and shot, video samples, camera samples around the city, and I'm going to go ahead and show you those here now. So if you enjoyed this video, I'm out of here. I'm not going to be talking no more. So have a great day. Hit the like button for me, and I will catch you all in the next one. Be sure to be well. Nick here, and peace. Here you're looking at a rear-facing quality of the OnePlus 5 1080p video recording. This is in at 30 FPS. Audio is firing directly from the OnePlus 5 itself. I'm going to go ahead and do a zoom function. This does have a telephoto lens, so it can zoom quite far. You see it does start to lose a little bit of quality as it does zoom, but overall the color reproduction is pretty solid. The camera makes the scene look a little darker than it actually is, so keep that in mind. If you are going to be buying the OnePlus 5, you're going to have to do some brightness tweaks to make it look a little bit more close to reality. So that's pretty much it here on the rear camera of the OnePlus 5. Okay guys, so now you're looking at the front-facing video recording quality on the 16 megapixel f2.0 aperture camera here for the OnePlus 5. You can see it's a beautiful day out here, and I really do enjoy the front-facing quality you get from this camera. I think it's overall very well balanced and one of the better front-facing cameras you can get on this phone. Now the wind levels are medium high here today, so if there's some wind, that's because I'm not putting a mic on here. I want you to get a realistic feel of this camera here. So that's the front-facing video recording quality of the OnePlus 5. It's a beautiful day out here. Here is some nighttime video with the OnePlus 5. This is the audio quality coming directly from the camera itself. This is downtown Chicago, so we definitely have quite a bit of traffic noise and stuff like that. So you can see it does a pretty good job overall, though. Pretty good quality here for the OnePlus 5. Now you are taking a look at the front-facing quality here on the OnePlus 5 at nighttime. Quite a bit of noise here, downtown Chicago, Michigan Avenue. You know, there's city lights here, so overall you're gonna see some decent lighting here. This is not a pitch black environment, but who the hell is gonna record in a pitch black environment? So let me know what you think of the quality down below.